Saudi Arabia, the barren land. Saudi Arabia, the barren land. Saudi Arabia is situated in the Arabian Peninsula, the largest peninsula in the world. A peninsula is a piece of land jutting out into the sea. It is surrounded by water on three sides. The Arabian Peninsula lies between the Red Sea on the west and the Persian Gulf on the east. Jordan, Iraq, and Kuwait are in the north. The Persian Gulf, Qatar, Barren, and the United Arab Emirates (UAE) are in the east. The Arabian Sea, Oman, and Yemen are in the south. The capital of Saudi Arabia is Riyadh. Land. Most of Saudi Arabia is a high rocky plateau covered by a vast desert. The desert is covered with small hills of sand called sand dunes. Strong winds and dust storms keep blowing and shifting these sand dunes from one place to another. There are no lakes or rivers in this land, but at some places in the desert, underground water comes to the surface, forming fertile areas called oases. Climate. The climate of Saudi Arabia is hot and dry because the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country. The country receives very little rainfall. The humidity is very low and the sun shines bright and hot throughout the year. You have read in the chapter on climate that these are conditions in which deserts form. Since sand cools down quickly, the nights in the desert are cool. During winter, the nights are very cold. Vegetation and agriculture. Since most part of the land is covered by sand, very few plants grow here. Besides, lack of water is another reason for this. Cacti and some short shrubs which can withstand the hot and dry conditions can be seen growing in the desert regions of Saudi Arabia. Date palms and some crops such as wheat and barley are grown in the oasis. Life of the people. Vast deposits of petroleum have made Saudi Arabia a very rich country. The money earned by selling petroleum to other countries has been used to build modern cities such as Riyadh and Jeddah. The people have modern facilities and their standard of living is quite high. The people of Saudi Arabia follow their traditions. The country is ruled by the king. Women must cover their head and body in the traditional abaya, a black dress that only leaves their eyes exposed when they go out. The traditional dress of men is a long white cotton gown called thawb and a headgear called gutra. Traditionally, the people of Saudi Arabia were nomads, moving from place to place. Even today, many people follow this lifestyle. They are called Bedouins. Their main occupation is rearing cattle. They move from place to place in search of pastures for their flocks of goat, sheep, and camel. They live in tents made of animal skin. They sell animals and their products at marketplaces in villages and buy food grains, dates, and other things. The lifestyle of the Bedouins is also changing now. More and more of them are beginning to settle down in one place and use jeeps and cars for moving around. Industry. Many other kinds of large industries have also been set up in Saudi Arabia. Some of these are petroleum refining, iron and steel, cement and fertilizers. This has further increased the wealth and prosperity of the people. Religious importance. Mecca is the holiest center of pilgrimage for the Muslims. The religion Islam was founded by Prophet Muhammad in Saudi Arabia. Millions of Muslims from all over the world come to Mecca. Medina is another important religious center here. Saudi Arabia is an excellent example of a hot and barren desert being changed into a rich and prosperous land. The government of Saudi Arabia has used the natural resources found in the country very intelligently to benefit the people.